Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for messages for all signs for March the 30th, plus Reiki for 5 minutes. And after that, free for all questions and cards of the day. It is 12:07 Mountain Time here in the US on Thursday, the 29th of March. Romy Bach, hello, hello. Marianne Grant, hi. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you guys in the room today. Let's get started. We're going to start with Aries for the 30th, Friday the 30th for Aries. Good Friday, actually. What do we have coming up for you? Aries, I think that some of you may actually be going to Good Friday services from the energy that I'm getting here. I do have a sense of like a melancholy or a serious tone to your day for Aries. I do think that you have something that is important and heavy on your mind. I don't think that this is necessarily, something going bad or something terrible, but it's just something that you're thinking about, and you're thinking about it in a very serious way for part of your theme on the 30th, Aries. Tammy Bambi, hey, I'm great. How are you? Thank you, Romy Bach. Dee Dee Ryan, hello. Glad to see you in the room again, my dear. Candace Ferguson, welcome back. Glad to see you here too as well. Julius, hey. Kelsey Rice, hey. Fatima Layla, hey. Wonderful to see you all here. Thank you so much. Taurus, let me see what I have coming in for you on the 30th. Why am I hearing the round and round where it stops? Nobody knows. I feel like that's just a bit of a nursery rhyme or something. Taurus, this feels to me like there's somebody in authority that you are trying to please, whether it's a boss, whether it's a significant other, whether this is a matriarch or a patriarch of the family, but there's somebody that you are trying to please, and it seems like you're doing everything that you know how to reach the goals that they have set for you or their expectations for you. And it seems like as soon as you do, then there's not really time for an attaboy or smell the roses or an attagirl. It's just, okay, well, now here's the next thing that we have to do or the next thing we need to take care of. So round and round, where it stops, nobody knows. Ricky Jorgensen, hello. Glad to see you here. Gemacroft Baker, hello. Avneet, hello. I think this is the earliest you've ever made it to a broadcast, Avneet. Willie Dog's mama, hey, how are you, my dear? Tay Medium, hello. Boy, we've got a lot of people in the room today. Thank you so much. Those of you who have already thumbs up the video, thank you. You guys are the early birds. I appreciate that. Gemini for the 30th. What do I have coming in for you guys? New things abound is what I'm hearing for you, Gemini. So new beginnings, new projects, maybe even new gadgets is what I'm hearing for Gemini. I almost feel like this has sort of a Christmassy feel to you. Like there are some new material things, but there are also some new beginnings as far as work projects, possibly even relationships. Some of you Geminis actually are bringing home a baby, or maybe if you're not bringing home the baby, somebody in a family is. New beginnings for Gemini is the theme on the 30th. Glad to hear that you are good, Willie Dog's mama. Hello there, Anna Lopez. Yasmin Smith. Hey. I am glad to be here too. Life is good, isn't it? We're just in a fantastic place. We're all in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing with the right people. All the time. Speaking of doing the right thing with the right people, if everybody who is here, if you don't mind, please share. The more, the merrier. Cancer, let's take a peek at you guys for the 30th. I'm hearing an old Johnny Cash song. Just one line of it. I got stripes. Stripes around my shoulders. Something like that. Cancer, I think that this is a weird message. I think you're gonna be wearing stripes or you're gonna be receiving some kind of gift where stripes are prominent, either in the gift wrap or in the gift itself. I don't know why anybody needs that specific of a message on their clothing or on a gift, but there you go. That's what came through. You were eating an orange. Cool, cool. I just ate an orange right before I got online. That's wild. I am fantastic. Thank you, S. Sand. La da 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 da. Right? Really? I hope they aren't black and white too. And look, I'm wearing stripes today. I'm early. Plus, I'm not a Cancer either. Like, I don't think I've got that. I don't know if I've got it anywhere in my chart. Definitely not my sun, moon, or rising. All right, so let's look at Leo. Leo for the 30th. What do I have coming in for you guys? Leos, you're very happy and excited about something. And I think this message, I think the same image came in for you guys before. If not you, it came in for somebody else before. But I'm seeing a Tigger just like bouncing all over the place. I think you guys are happy and excited about something that is going on, something that started. Maybe you're going on vacation and you're just thrilled about what you're doing or where you're going. I'm not exactly sure what it's all about, but I can tell you you're feeling very happy and excited on the 30th. La, da, da, da. Maybe you're taking Friday off of work and making it a long weekend. Sakina Purnell. Hello, hello. Welcome. Glad to see you back in the room, my dear. Time 3 for Sakina. 3 is a charm, right? Virgo. What do we have coming in for you guys for the 30th? La da da da. La da da da. La da 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 da. Okay, Virgos, you have not one of my favorite messages to deliver. For some of you, this is actually going to be talking about you and how you feel. And for others of you, this is going to be talking about somebody that you're dealing with, or maybe I should say coping with. But either you or somebody in your experience on Friday is going to be talking about basically something to the point of how much they hate their life and how much they wish things could be different. For a lot of you, whether it's you or whether it's somebody that you're dealing with, I think that there is alcohol involved, which of course, just extenuates that depressant feeling. So yeah, hopefully that's not very many of my actual Virgos, although I am feeling like this is about a 50-50 split. If this is not actually you, this is going to be somebody that you are trying to, I'm going to say cope with or deal with. And this is somebody that, yeah, is in your sphere of influence. Let's put it that way. That was not my favorite message. You're happy to have a 4-day long weekend. There you go. All is well and getting better every day. Thank you, Sakina. Libra. Right, Willie Dog's mama? There doesn't have to be drinking involved, but for a lot of people, there's drinking involved for the ones who have that attitude. La da 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 da. Libra. For the 30th. I don't know. When is our moon? Is it the 30th or the 31st? What's going on with this? It's the 31st. I'm getting a lot of really wacky messages. Libras, I think that you're going to be, what are the best words to explain this? I think that you're going to be really trying to create peace or wishing for peace in your environment or around you or with the people that are around you. I kind of feel like you're above the fray, like you're not in the middle of all the drama, because I do feel like there's a lot of drama around you, Libra. I feel like you're above the fray. You're not actually in all that drama, but you are a witness to it. You're a witness to it. And I think that you're going to be trying to whatever extent you can to bring peace to the situation. Although I feel like the situation's a little bit out of control. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot you can do other than just try to stay neutral and stay out of it. The 31st. So the thing is, the 30th, we're getting some pretty strong moon energy, it looks like to me. I mean, two of these freaking things that I've come up with for groups have been whack on the 30th. I can't even imagine what I'm going to be seeing on the 31st. You've got like the 2 days before and the 2 days after the moon where you're really feeling that moon energy. That resonates with your Libra moon. Gotcha. Okay, so Scorpios, what do we have coming up? Scorpios. The bismuth wants to talk to us, Scorpios. Let's see what the bismuth wants to say. What do you want to say today? Okay, the first thing is it's going to be really tempting for us Scorpios to feel insecure on the 30th. It's important for us to realize that really there's no reason to feel insecure. It may be that moon energy hitting us. And the other bit of advice is just take things one step at a time. Don't try to make any big decisions. Just take things one step at a time, one moment at a time. I feel like I'm in an AA meeting. Take things one moment at a time, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. But that's our advice. Just stay very much in the moment, take things one step at a time. Don't let ourselves fall into an insecure feeling just because it would be easy to. Let's just hold on to our stability and just take things one step at a time. Let's not jump to any conclusions, make any big decisions. Just be chill, Scorpios, fellow Scorpios. I'm going to have to remember that advice for myself, I'm sure. Right? Oh, Avneet, I didn't even think about that. We have a full moon on a long holiday weekend. Woo, baby. It's going to be emotional. Let's just hope it's emotional in the right way. It is pretty. Bismuth is a good stone to have if you are dealing with loneliness. It actually helps. And it's actually not a stone, it's a metal, but still. And I think that's kind of neat that the message it gave was about being secure and stuff. So it may have to do with feeling left out or lonely. That Scorpio message made sense to you, right? Well, you've got a Scorpio rising. One step at a time. All right, Sagittarius. Let's look at you guys. Sagittarius for the 30th of March. Some of you may very literally be diving. I got to tell you, when I started feeling into you guys, I inhaled a big breath and then I held it, which is not normal for me. So some of you may literally be diving or swimming on the 30th. For others of you, I feel like on a more symbolic level, this will be that you guys are starting something new, and this new thing is making, you're a little bit like, oh, do I really want to do this? For somebody like me, that would be skydiving. For other people, that might be getting married. There's a lot of different ways that that can play out, but doing something new that makes you feel a little bit anxious. Sagittarians. Alrighty, so those of you who are here, if you don't mind, please share. We've got 3 more signs, and then we'll be on to Reiki. I don't know that the diving is too deep, but for some people, they may be diving. Doesn't feel like it's too deep or it's too much, but it does feel like it's kind of one of those things that you go, this is a big deal. Am I sure I want to do this? Okay, so let's look at Capricorn for the 30th. Capricorns, I feel like you guys are going to be shoring up your stability on the 30th. You're going to be strengthening financial situations. You're going to be strengthening relationship situations. You're going to be strengthening networking connections. You're going to be shoring up things that add to your sense of security on the 30th, Capricorns. There you go, Tammy Bambi. Aquarius. Crystal Ball wants to talk to Aquarius today. May as well grab this one. It wants to talk to Pisces too, so just have it ready. Okay, so let's look at Aquarius. Mm-hmm. Aquarius, you've got some strange things coming up here. There's a couple of messages actually coming through for you. There's one where I'm seeing a picture of a penguin, and I'm feeling like you guys are acclimating to a cold environment. For most of you, I don't think this is literally a cold environment. I think this is more of an emotionally chilly environment. Maybe somebody is not very happy with you and you're acclimating to however they're going to behave now that they're not very happy with you. And then the other image I saw was another animal. I saw a hedgehog for you guys, Aquarians. And I feel like the hedgehog is saying that you sort of have your defenses up. Like you're expecting this chilly person to fire some unreasonable or unnecessary shots at you verbally. And you have your stingers ready. You have your arguments ready. You know exactly what you're going to say if they say any number of things. You're prepared for whatever they may throw at you if they ever come out of the chill zone. Okay, so that's for Aquarians. Alrighty. Next, let's look at Pisces. Snowflake Obsidian. I couldn't think of the name of this rock for a second. Snowflake Obsidian wants to talk to Pisces. So what do we have for Pisces? For the 30th. Okay, so Pisces for the 30th, psychic self-protection is important. Don't forget it. Okay? Don't forget to do whatever version of psychic self-protection you do, whether that's praying, whether that is putting yourself in the bubble, whatever that is, that's going to be important for you on the 30th. So you want to just make sure that you are in a protected space. I feel like whatever it is that you do to put yourself in a protective space, that's good. I don't feel like you have to go out and learn something new and make it triple powerful or whatever like that. It's just going to be important to remember your own personal psychic hygiene on the 30th and take care of that. Okay? Jeanette, Tucarella. Yes, you did, my dear. Hey, D'Agostaro. Good day, good day. How are you, honey? So that was Pisces. Let's move on to Reiki. I am setting the intention on this Reiki for whatever will benefit each of you as individuals the most. And if you guys have something more specific you would like the Reiki to focus on, all you have to do is just adjust that intention. Feel free to do that. For those of you who are watching after the broadcast is over, all you have to do is set the intention to receive the Reiki, and you can benefit from it just as much as anybody who is here right now. So let me get this started. Which reminds me, we need to set the date for your next Reiki session. We haven't done that yet. All right, so we started at 28 after the hour. We're going to finish up at 33 after the hour. You're quite welcome, Willie Dog's mama. Yeah, we got to remember that whenever we're not here. So we can put it on the calendar. This is a great time to talk about Reiki, guys. If you're feeling something in your body that you would like to have some insight on as I'm sending this energy out, or if your emotions are going a little haywire and you want to talk about it, this is the time to do that. If you have any other Reiki questions, feel free to bring them up right now. Hello there, Hannah David. Welcome. Glad to see you in the room. How are you? Those of you who have never experienced a full Reiki session for yourself, I do offer the first Reiki session free. That is an hour long, and the energy is focused just on you, not on anybody else, and on your specific intentions. If you haven't had one before, it's a pretty cool thing to experience. So check out my website and get a hold of me to schedule that one free Reiki session. My website is www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. All my contact information is there. Jane Donahue, hello, hello. We're doing Reiki, honey. 4 more minutes to go. I also do readings and Reiki sessions, and I clear houses, and I do psychic parties. Seems like there's something else, but I'm forgetting what it is. Anyway, if you would like to find out about any of those services, check out my website. Get in touch with me about scheduling. My website's www.amista.info. Yasmin Smith. We can always look at that whenever we do the question to see if she is putting things in his head. I know I'm a Scorpio, and I know that I try to stay as far away from any kind of interactions with whoever I'm with and their ex. I don't try to put anything in anybody's head. I just don't try to know anything. I don't try to be in the middle of it. So I don't know if that's going to line up with the Scorpio personality, but then we do come in on different levels. So your emotions are on overload right now. That is the Reiki working. There's probably what's going on is the Reiki is dissolving some kind of root in you, D'Agostaro, that you have some suppressed emotions on that you have never let out before. And so as that root is dissolved, you'll find yourself releasing those emotions. And you may not even know why. You may not know what that root is all about. And that's okay. You just want to acknowledge the emotions and then say to them, I release you to the universe to be healed and return to where you belong. I hear you, Yasmin. You're feeling warmth? That's cool. I like the warmth thing. I think that's when we're starting to acknowledge and understand, at least at a cellular level, how much the Creator actually loves us. Well, I mean, you can assume that it's her, but I mean, there's probably a lot of extenuating circumstances that it could be Yasmin. Like I said, we can always look at that in the question at the afterwards if you want. Hands are cold. Okay, so as saying that means that you've been doing a lot either to support yourself or to help other people, and you've really you've got some negative emotion tied up around that. Maybe you've done more than what you really felt like you should have. You know, maybe you felt like other people should be supporting you more. Maybe you felt like you shouldn't be supporting other people so much. And so there's been some negative emotion that's got caught up in that. So that's being released right now. You're quite welcome, A. D'Agostaro. Very warm is a good thing. Trying to remember what heat means. There's a lot of healing going on around old emotional traumas for you, Yasmin, right now. That's why you're feeling so hot. That makes sense, that sound. So it is 12:33. We've had 5 minutes. Let me shut down the Reiki. And let's open up the floor for CODs and free for all questions. By the way, I've already got 5 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for giving me thumbs up on this video. I do appreciate it. All that stuff just helps get me out and noticed more, and that's what I want because I want to be able to help as many people as possible. Gosh, you guys are writing like crazy. Hang on. Tingling in the left side of the face. The left side generally has to do with our more feminine energy, our more Empress type energy, drawing in those things that we want to us. And the face talks about expression, our expression to the world. So I would expect you, Angela, to see some changes around how you express yourself and your feminine energy in the world, honey. Right? You can find a lot of stuff about full moon rituals, definitely, on Pinterest and everywhere else, blogs and stuff. Okay, let's do Hannah David's question. Will it work out for me? Will it work out for Hannah if she moves out of state with her daughter? Excuse me. Definitely, you're going to have to face some fears to do that. That's the first thing I see coming up is that this is a scary prospect for you. Okay, so if you do, looks like you're walking away from something that's left you depleted, look in hopes of finding something better. What's going to happen? Well, there's somebody that, well, I'm assuming that this is the father. There's somebody who is, and probably a male, who is going to be really taking some rash actions as sort of like a backlash to you moving. And they are going to be, for a while, they're going to be very moody, unhappy, and they're going to be letting you know it. And also what's going to be happening, if you move away, how did you word that? Out of state. If you move out of state, it looks to me like there's going to be financial issues that you're going to have to really tighten up your belt a lot if you move out of state. I don't have the tower coming up, so I don't feel like this is a devastating situation, but it's definitely going to have an impact. Okay. So it won't be an easy go, I can tell you that. Fatima Layla wants to know, what do I see for you in April in the career job front? Fatima Layla, April career and job. La da 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 So, not sure what your job situation is. So, I'm going to try to look at this in the context of you have a job or the context of you don't have a job. If you don't have a job, I really think that the beginning of April, you are going to find one. You've got the Three of Arrows in reverse. This talks about some kind of unhappiness being healed. So, if you're looking for a job, this is finding one. If there's something going on at the workplace where somebody has made a false claim against you, this is that being worked out and coming to a good place. I do see that whatever the situation is, whether you're in a new workplace or the same one, you're able to really confide in your coworkers and have personal friendships as well as colleague type relationships with some people at work. I'm also seeing that this job, especially if this is a new job, this is a very secure job. This is a job that has good benefits. This is a job that has good benefits. So if that's a new job, it has good benefits. If it's an old job, it's still, your benefits are good. I do feel like because you've got the shaman showing up in reverse after that, that there is a little bit of frustration here. I'm hearing there's a frustration about the actual income. So you've got good benefits here. The income is kind of frustrating you. You're not feeling like you're actually making a fair amount of wages. Um, and I think because of that, you're going to be restless with this job. You're going to be wanting a promotion, a raise. You may even be looking in other places for another position, something like that. Okay. So I hope that makes sense to you, Fatima. Avneet, what I'm hearing is 3 days. One of those is going to be more of like a half day or a 3/4 day. COD for Anna Lopez. Let's use Lenormand for you, my dear. Excuse me. Okay. Anna Lopez, your house card is the cross. Okay. Your cover card is the mice. So, what does this mean? What does this mean? Anna Lopez, there is something that has been burdening you for a while, is what I'm hearing. And that is starting to become less or dissipate. Whatever that burden is starting to dissipate for you, Miss Anna. So, yeah, that's good news, actually. Like seeing that. So that was the alarm. That's all the questions and the CODs that I'm going to do for today. I am going to hang around and see about what kind of feedback I got on what I was able to share with you guys. If you all would like to schedule a private reading or if you would like to schedule a formal Reiki session, check out my website and then just get a hold of me to schedule. My website's www.amista.info and all my contact information is there. Let's see. Yasmin, I think that you will receive it this week, but late in the week, almost at the very last minute of the week. You're quite welcome on the explanation, Angela. You're petrified. That makes sense with the first card that came up because it was a devil card that talks about facing your fears. So if you make that move, you're definitely going to be just facing your fears. Dad might adjust, but Dad's going to take a while to adjust. You are about to start a job. Okay, cool. Yeah, then it looks like it's got good benefits. The pay looks a little iffy. I think you're going to be restless to find something with better pay soon. Thank you, A. D'Agostaro. You're quite welcome, Avneet. Lisa, oh, thank you. You're quite welcome, Anna. Romy, thank you for being here. Aw, thanks, Jane. Tammy Bambi, have a great day yourself. Right, right. You all have a good Easter if I don't see you as well. You're quite welcome, Yasmin. Oh, yeah, he's going to be pretty moody about it. Good, Yasmin. I hope I'm right. Thank you, Hannah David. That sounded like a pretty serious message. It sounded like it. It didn't feel that serious to me. It felt like it was important to pay attention to it, but it also felt like if you pay attention to it, you'll be fine. Just do your psychic self-defense. Everybody should be doing psychic self-defense every day anyway, honestly. You're quite welcome, Ricky. Thank you, Willie Dog's mama. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out here with me, keeping me on my toes and fresh. I really do appreciate it. Have a fantastic, wonderful day or weekend. What is it? Yeah, some of you guys are getting a 4-day weekend. Have a fantastic Easter if I don't see you before then. Everyone, just be cool. Peace out, y'all.